Hey everybody, it's Jeff from New York, and I'm here to let you know that I'm kicking off a new summer series here on the New York channel, Driving Around New York City. Now, these videos are pretty much going to be on Saturdays, so they won't interrupt the regular, Las Vegas, Atlantic City cruising videos that you see during the week. They're going to be kind of like a bonus video during the weekends. During this summer series, I'm inviting you to ride shotgun in my car as I drive along 5th Avenue, 34th Street, 42nd Street, 125th Street, Broadway, across the Brooklyn Bridge and Dumbo. There'll be a Central Park perimeter video, an FDR video, Hell's Kitchen video, Holland Tunnel and Manhattan Bridge video, a Little Italy and Chinatown video, a Riverside Drive video, again, a Soho video, Theater District video, Tribeca video, Village video, and a West Side Highway video, again, 3 times. So come along with me, bring a coffee, I've got plenty of cup holders, and please don't get crumbs in the car. Let's go driving around New York City, shall we?
Why is he in New York City?
I
like this whole idea about it. This is like a winter video. I just don't get it. Jeff never does videos on it.
Having
He
one on
only
the
does them Monday
Vegas
to Friday.
It just sounds like a
I don't
good
know,
idea.
it seems like a nice
to me.
idea. I don't understand. Where's the casinos?
Where are we? I don't see any palm trees.
I don't know what's going on. I don't see a boardwalk. I don't get it. Are we heading to the cruise terminal?
Today's video is going to bring us all the way down 5th Avenue, famous 5th Avenue from 119th Street, where we're at right now, up in Harlem, all the way down to Washington Square, down in the Village here in Manhattan. So sit back, relax, enjoy your coffee, and recline the seat if you'd like to a little bit. We'll listen to some music on the way, maybe a little bit of commentary, but mostly just enjoying the scenery on 5th Avenue, New York City. While 5th Avenue didn't start out as the greatest retail strip in the world, its origins are far from humble. Expensive private residences lined the avenue north from 34th Street during the Gilded Age, owned by people with last names such as Vanderbilt, Astor, and Carnegie. These well-heeled families all choose 5th Avenue as their venue for their private homes and went about one-upping each other in terms of size, amenities, and overall splendor. By the way, that's Central Park on our right-hand side. This is Cabby, the New York Channel's New York City mascot. Try to find Cabby somewhere in this video. He can be quite elusive, or sometimes he's very easy to find. He'll show up as a quick flash somewhere in this video in the background. If you find him, leave a comment below as far as the timestamp where you spotted that quick flash, and you'll get a shout out on an upcoming video. Coming up here on the left is the Guggenheim Museum, and this area that we're in right now is actually called Museum Mile. Lots of famous museums here, including the Museum of New York, the Copper Hewitt Museum, the Jewish Museum, El Museo del Barrio, and of course the Metropolitan Museum of Art. That's the Metropolitan Museum of Art coming up on the right, otherwise known around here as the Met. It's actually inside Central Park. One thing you'll notice missing from this area of Fifth Avenue, I had mentioned earlier the Vanderbilts, the Astors, and the Carnegies. Those folks were instrumental in preventing Fifth Avenue from having any type of subway line, elevated line, or even a streetcar along Fifth Avenue. To this day, very inconvenient. A lot of the mansions along Fifth Avenue, like this one coming up on the left, were owned by those families, but now they're either condos or, believe it or not, museums. You guys know how much I love Central Park, one of my favorite places on earth, and I always said if I won the lottery, this is probably where I'd spend some of that money. I'd buy a place here on Fifth Avenue, overlooking the park, not too high, not too low, just maybe around the 20s or 30s as far as floors are concerned, just to see over the treetops. I always felt when you're on too high of a floor, you're kind of detached from your surrounding environment, and you wouldn't want that when you have the beautiful park right across the street. Coming up on the left is the Frick Museum, which used to be the mansion of Henry Clay Frick. We're now coming up on the southeast edge of Central Park. That's the Plaza Hotel coming up on the right-hand side. This is West 59th Street, also known as Central Park South, also known as Billionaires Row. Some of the most expensive real estate in the world is located on this street. We're now heading into the retail area of Fifth Avenue. Famous luxury shops like Saks Fifth Avenue, Tiffany & Company, Bergdorf Goodman, the shops at Rockefeller Center, and further down Macy's. All these shops have captured the public's imagination for the last 100 years. 100 years ago, Fifth Avenue had become the world's greatest retail destination, and so it remains. I always visit this area of Fifth Avenue during the Christmas season, and there are videos here on the New York Channel of Christmas time here on Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue is also known for parades like the St. Patrick's Day Parade, Puerto Rican Day Parade, Columbus Day Parade, Veterans Day Parade. Lots of parades here on Fifth Avenue as well, and some of those covered again on the New York Channel. St. Patrick's Cathedral on the left, Rockefeller Center on the right. Just as a point of reference to you guys, we started out uptown in the Harlem area, drove down, the Upper East Side where all those mansions and museums were. We're now in Midtown on 5th Avenue where all the ritzy stores are. We'll be passing Macy's soon as well on the right-hand side, and we're heading towards the Village. Now, I have been known to walk from the Harlem area all the way down to Macy's, so I've actually walked this entire stretch several times in the past few years. And if you think that's a lot of walking, I took a lot of detours into Central Park. I just couldn't resist. Coming up on the right is the New York Public Library, known for its 2 lions, patience and fortitude. Behind the public library is Bryant Park. I have videos on all this stuff here on the New York channel. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the video, and if you are, give it a thumbs up, and while you're at it, if you're not subscribed to the New York channel already, subscribe right now. It really does help the channel out. And while you're at it, if you'd like to support the New York channel, just click on that thanks button right underneath the video. I appreciate your support, guys. By the way, we're at the corner of 5th Avenue and 42nd Street. 42nd Street being another driving video coming up in this summer series. On the left, we're coming up to the back of Macy's. If you walk up 33rd Street, 1 block to the west, it'll take you to Herald Square, the front of Macy's. And on the right, the Empire State Building. Of course, all these attractions, videos on the New York channel. Including the Empire State Building, one of my personal favorites, one of many personal favorite videos here on the New York channel. Coming up on the left, Madison Square Park, and as soon as we pass Madison Square Park, we'll be in the Flatiron District. That's the Flatiron building that we'll be coming upon, that unusually shaped triangular building. And above us, some odd-looking cloud formations. This is the intersection of 5th and 14th. If we made a left here, we'd be heading towards Union Square Park up 14th, just a couple of blocks. But we're going to go straight and head into the Village to Washington Square Park. You'll recognize it immediately by that famous arch. We're now in the heart of Greenwich Village. There is the Washington Square Park Arch in front of us. This is where NYU is also located. NYU has a huge chunk of real estate here in Lower Manhattan. And if you know there's a college here, there's going to be a lot of good bars, good parks, and just things where you can hang out and enjoy yourself. Speaking of enjoying yourself, I hope you enjoyed the video. There'll be lots more coming in this summer series of streets in New York City, and they won't interfere with the Monday through Friday slot machines and casinos and hotels and palm trees and cruise ships and things like that. This is just a little bonus on weekends. I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you do, give it a thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.